Okay, well, I've never used Google Hangouts before, so I had no idea what I was doing. So I'm just going the old-fashioned route and do it this way.
Okay.
Okay, so you can see me, I can see you.
Hmm.
Okay, so you got the Excel spreadsheet. So I fixed it. I'm going to open it up real quick. So I fixed it. Do you have yours open on your computer? Because
Yes.
even though you open it up on your computer, the camera is still, just showing us.
Okay.
That makes sense.
All right. Yes, it's open.
Okay, so let's look at this. So that first green bar, so where it says 2019 goal GCI,
Hmm.
$50,000. Is that okay? So your goal for gross closed commissions for 2019 is going to be $50,000.
Well, Mike Jones, if you talk to him, he says my goal is to sell 5 million in 2019. So,
Okay, that's a
but
lot more than $50,000.
it is. So, my I mean, would I love to make 50,000? Absolutely. Would I love to make 100? Even more so.
Yes, but let me ask you this, because that's all good that Mike, that's his goal for you.
Hmm.
However, how realistically attainable is that for you?
Well, if everything that I have right now pans out, it's pretty doable.
Okay,
But, that's if my people from California end up finding their dream home and spend $1.8 million.
okay, that's a big chunk of your 5 million right there.
Exactly.
But what are the chances of them? I mean, are they just okay? So what is their motivation? Do they need to find something this year, or are they just kind of waiting?
They're not in a rush, but every time I look on the BLC and see when they've recently visited the portal, it's daily. So they're actively looking, and they've been here once. They met me. It was a referral from an attorney friend of mine, and we just hit it off great. We talk probably once a month. Maybe we should talk more. But I just kind of, if I see something that I think they might like, I send it to them, even though they may have already seen it, just so that they know I'm still actively looking for them. So, are the chances high? I mean, if they find what they're looking for, absolutely.
Okay, so I mean, that's a huge chunk of the 5 million.
Hmm.
Then what else? So you got
So, I have three that are like right now hot and heavy. And all three are in the 300,000 range. So,
okay,
um, and then I have two that are going right now that are in the 225 to 235 range on the buy and the sell. Um, One is kind of a leftover from last year. She's looking for something very specific in a horse farm, and her cap is like 750.
okay. So with all of these that you're talking about that you have potential for, why did you set your goal so low for yourself?
Because I did so little last year. I made 70,000 the year before.
Okay. So what changed? What changed from 2017 to 2018? Do you in your business? I mean, what do you think happened?
I will be completely honest with you.
Thank you.
The lack of motivation in support from my brokerage firm, and I didn't get any leads at all. Not saying that they need to provide me all of my leads, but I got zero. Um, and then I have a middle child that has some pretty serious um, medical concerns, and he's with me all day long. So he doesn't go to regular school. So that in itself just made for a really non-motivational year. And this whole Remax revamp, it's amazing, like already. And I don't have anything in the books right now as far as closings, and it's the end of February, 1st of March, but it's starting to pick up for me, and that's good.
Good, yes. And that's good. I mean, okay, I'm going to backtrack because since this is our first meeting, I should probably explain to you a little bit more about what to expect from this.
Okay.
Okay. I mean, because really it's like just kind of getting acquainted, getting to know you, asking you a bunch of questions.
Sure.
Go over the plan that you put together, which I got, and then we're going to kind of lay out a plan for you.
Okay.
But, at the same time, your plan needs to incorporate the time that you need to spend with your middle child. I mean, it's not like you can spend 8 to 5 out with clients all day long because you do have priorities at home, right? So with that said, how often are you able to actually meet with clients?
I could do it daily.
Okay. And so,
but only in short periods of time. Like I could go out for 2 hours and then I could, come back home, and then I could be gone for 2 hours. Like today, Lucky, be quiet. Goodness sakes. Today I was planning on meeting 2 of my title company friends at 2:00.
yeah.
And then there's a realtor event at MI Homes, which is up like 191st and Moontown Road that I was invited to, that I have some buyers that are interested in that particular neighborhood. So I was going to try to sneak up there. So if there's an opportunity to socialize, and I know this isn't really where we were headed, but I never did any of the MyBor stuff. I never did any of that, having coffee out, having lunch out, just because I had 3 young kids. And so I'm getting back into that. And I attended my very first ever MyBor Northside social and networking hour. And I was so, like, my stomach was upset because I'm like, I'm not going to know anybody. And I was there early at 4:45, and I did not leave until 9:15. That's how many people I knew. It was awesome.
Okay, so let me ask you this. So you went to a MyBor event where it's filled with other realtors.
Yeah.
And are they giving you business?
No, but I wasn't just hobnobbing with realtors really at all. It was all of the other people, the title reps, the lenders, home warranty people, and then a few, real estate agents in there. So the reason I wanted to go is because I just feel like I need to be out there more. I need to be involved more. And if that is going to motivate me, then I'm going to do it.
And I agree. I think you do need to be out there more. Though I would like to see you incorporate some events where you're not competing against other realtors in the room for business.
Absolutely.
Where you're actually meeting potential clients. I'm not that I'm a huge fan of like the Rainmakers kind of networking groups, but something like that, like
the Chamber of Commerce or something like that.
Yes, but I think if you were to actually, there's got to be something local that is like a ladies networking where there's just, like a ladies networking where they have lawyers, they have attorneys, they have, stay-at-home moms that have a business, like they, art, maybe do art, but you know what I mean? Just different types of walks of life where it's not all realtors and title reps and so forth, because I understand that their business is to get realtors to, use them.
Sure.
But you know how it is. The last thing you want to do is compete against 8,000 other realtors that these title reps,
Yeah.
right? You want someone that's actually going to say, you should really call Carrie.
Mm-hmm.
Carrie is who I recommend always.
Mm-hmm.
That's
and that those people, because I really haven't been around, although I have been around, I haven't been in their face, then I'm not that first person that pops up, because they get random phone calls from people, and those people say, hey, I know you're in the mortgage business, I need a real estate agent. And they're going to go, oh, well, that's my go-to person, and that's not me. I was on a walk day before yesterday, and I was in a sorority when I was younger, and I was just thinking, I get this alumni newsletter every month, and then also I get the local notification that they're having a meeting. That would be the perfect opportunity, because I don't even know if there are any other alumni that are in the real estate industry. So I just made myself a note of that.
you see, now that is perfect. That is exactly perfect. You've already got a tie. You have something in common with these people, right? You're making new connections, and there probably is a real estate agent in there. You just don't know it, right? But that's fine. But it's not all realtors.
Absolutely.
Okay. So, and it is, I think that is something, events like that is something that you should attend more often. I mean, I agree that we should support our board of realtors, but when it comes to growing Carrie's business, Carrie needs to focus on where Carrie can get business.
That's right.
Okay. Yeah. And then the other stuff is just fun because they're friends.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Yeah. So I think what I would like you to do is actually, contact your alumni and see when they're meeting, get it on your calendar and go. Okay. Now, let me ask you this. How often do you touch back with your previous clients?
Oh, I'm terrible at it.
Okay. Girlfriend, you should be contacting your previous clients on a regular basis.
Absolutely.
Because once they stop hearing from you, they will go use someone else. They refer someone else, and they may even think you're not in the business anymore. So you should be able. Do you keep a file of all of your closed buyers, not sellers, because they've gone. Most of them have gone, but buyers.
Yes.
Okay. I think what you should do is go back through the system, through MyBoard, and see if they're still living at the same house you sold them. You can go through tax records or whatever, and then for the people that are still in the same house that you sold them, you need to reach out to them.
Well, and I know that, and I have it on my to-do list, but I need to order the new RE/MAX cards because I don't have those yet.
And you don't need that. That's an excuse. Go to Office Depot or Target and get some cute note cards. Okay. And just say, hey, you know what? I want you guys to know that I switched over to, RE/MAX at the crossing. The office is still in the same place, but we're in a new brokerage. I'm so excited. We have so many tools, whatever you want to say. Okay. But don't let something like RE/MAX stationery actually keep you from making money. All right. And reaching back out to your clients.
So what I have done recently to stay in touch with buyers or sellers is, and I picked this up somewhere at some event recently, I've had 3 clients in the past 2 weeks have babies. And I went to Target and I got the cutest little books, baby books, and wrapped them in cute paper. And I just sent one yesterday. And I just put a little card in there that said, congratulations, thinking of you, Carrie.
Yes. Okay,
And
that's awesome. Have you heard back from them?
I have not.
Okay. Well, they're busy moms. So, I mean,
Well,
they're busy. They
no,
just had a baby.
the first one I did.
Okay.
And and I was actually surprised because they had such a horrible, horrible inspection.
Think, hold on. We think they freeze up. Okay. Sorry. I don't know I don't know if I froze up or if you froze up.
Okay, so how do I get back into the video?
I can see you. Can you see me? It's probably on a small screen. Look at your bottom somewhere. Do you see a little blue?
Yep, there you are.
Okay. All right. So, okay, I'm going to warn you now because I'm at the lake house and I'm waiting for our furnace went out. So I'm waiting for the guy and evidently he's on his way.
Okay.
So I may have to jump out and get him. Anyway, okay, so you heard from the lady you sent the baby basket to, right?
Books, baby books. Yes.
Baby books. Okay. And then do you still have to deliver the other two?
No, I sent them in the mail yesterday.
Okay. So follow up with those three in about a month and maybe send them a gift card to someplace out to eat, you just in case you're ready for a break to be without, for a date night, here's something, or even a pizza gift card.
For a second, I'm trying to finish. I don't know what's going on. I'm back.
See, because I don't know if it's me or you, so it's hard to say.
Okay.
Anyway, okay, so reach back out, because I don't know how much of that you got, but reach back out to those three people that just had the baby with either a pizza gift card or a dinner out, I figured maybe by now you guys be ready for a night out, a little date night, so I thought this would get you started, okay? But now,
Okay.
I realize that's a month from now, but don't be like stalking them, so like don't do it every month. Because they're going to think, oh my God, something's weird with Carrie. And we don't want that.
All right.
But I do want you to go through your list of buyers that you have had in the past and see if they are still there. Okay. And that's where, screw the Remax cards, go get some cue cards and send them a little note with your new business cards.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
And add a little personal, would love to see you or hope things are going well. Those kind of things. Like reach out to me or just something personal from Carrie that maybe is between you guys. You know what I mean? Like a little story you remembered or, or maybe if you remember their name of their daughter. I hope Zoe's doing well. I can't imagine how beautiful she is by now. You mean those kind of things, right? You gotta still remember to make a personal touch with people. And that's really that in a business where there are tens of thousands of realtors that we're competing against. It's you, Carrie, and the personal service that you can provide is what makes you above the crowd. Sincerely.
Something else I did just through seeing my Facebook feed was this particular couple bought a $550,000 house, and I saw that their dog died, And so I took them just a cute little, candle. It was just a baggie of cute little things, a candle, and I don't know what else was in there. And then I just left it on their doorstep. And then this other, because I had such a good year the year before, this other family that bought, oh gosh, Sandstone. I'm trying to think of what neighborhood that is. Anyway, that was 510 or 515. She was having surgery, and I took something over there, just.
Well, see, and that's perfect. But
I don't do it enough. I don't do it enough.
Don't wait for someone to see something on Facebook to go actually reach out to these people. Take it upon yourself, because some of these people may not do Facebook,
Right.
but take it upon yourself to actually reach out to them. So here we are. Tax assessments are going to be in March. And what I always do is print out the tax assessment, the new tax assessment. Then I print out the CMA, and I want to make sure they're in line. I want to make sure their tax assessment is not higher than their market value. I mail it to them with a handwritten letter and say, hey, just checking your taxes to make sure that you're not overassessed and paying too much. Here's a CMA, whatever. More personal, notes, in there between the client and myself. And then I send it to them, right? Now, if in fact the assessment is higher than the market value, then I say, if you want to appeal your taxes, let me know and I'll walk you through it. Okay, I did that, Carrie, 1 year, and it was my first year with RE/MAX, and I had no business, right? I had nothing going on. It was March 10th, tax assessment day. I sent out 8 letters. Now I sent out probably more than that. But because of that letter, 8 buyers, 8 sellers. 8 people sold, and they bought. So there was 16 transactions just by doing that. And you do it every year.
Amazing.
Yes. And you do stuff for the holidays, okay?
Okay.
We've got St. Patrick's Day coming up. Send out a note to all of your past clients with a little dollar scratch-off card, in lottery card, and I hope you hit the jackpot or whatever. Just something goofy, something corny, but and let them know, and that's it. It's a pop buy. You should be doing more pop buys on holidays, Valentine's Day, St. Patrick's Day, Easter, those kind of things. Okay.
Mary, hold on 1 second.
Okay.
What do you need? Okay. Brennan?
Okay. Because you have to get out of here at 1 o'clock, right?
I'm okay. I'm doing okay.
Well, besides that, when the door rings, my dog's going to go freaking nuts, and I'm going to have to control her. And
well, now that we know how to make this work, we can.
Yes.
Whenever you want to chit chat again, we can.
Yes, but okay. So let's real quick open up your Excel so we can go over your plan real quick.
Okay.
So just so you kind of know what this means.
Okay.
You got it open. Okay, so your goal, I really think that you should up your goal to let's make it 75,000.
Okay.
Okay, so click on the 50 and change it to 75.
There isn't a 50 on here.
The one that I sent you?
Hang on.
50.
No, it says my 2019 goal GCI 5 million.
It should say 50. Okay, well, just change it to 75,000.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, it says protected view is preventing you from editing.
Oh.
Enable editing. Okay, here we go. Okay. Got it.
Okay. So going down, it looks like your average commission for 2018 was 3,000 because you take the 18,000 you did in gross close divided by the 6 transactions that you had last year.
Oh, I thought that was average sales price of the home.
No. No,
Okay.
we're only concerned about the money you take home.
Okay, so I need to change that.
I did. Doesn't it say 3,000 now?
No.
Okay. So that's 3,000.
Okay.
Okay. Go down to line number 21 and put 3 because you sold 3 houses. You had 3 buyers and 3 sellers last year, right?
Yes, correct.
Okay, because you have 0 in there, so change.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Okay.
And then I had those 2 rentals, which you know what really just
I'm
irks
not
me.
going to count. You don't make a lot of money on rentals, and I don't want you spending a lot of time on that kind of stuff either.
Yeah, I don't want to either.
Yeah, refer that out to a new agent.
Okay.
Well, just give it to a new agent because half the time you never get paid.
You know what? I was just going to say that's what irks me the most is one of those. I took this guy out for 6 weeks straight every Sunday. And the very last Sunday, he said, well, is there any way that we could go later this afternoon? Because we went in the morning. And I said, you know what? I'm booked the rest of the day. I said, let me call the agent and see if he can meet you over there. Called the agent. Sure, no problem, Carrie. I'll be glad to take him through. That guy never sent me the $300. Makes me crazy.
Yeah, I don't want you to, you're trying to grow your business and doing, running around for 150 bucks here and there is not the way to do it. Okay. So give it to somebody else or just have them call the agent directly because we never get paid on those things.
Okay.
Let's go back to your Excel spreadsheet. Hold on. So you can see so you're saying here that you want to do 8 listings for 2019.
Mm-hmm.
That means you have to go on 11 listing appointments in this year.
I see that.
Okay. And then for buyers, it shows you want to work with 10. You want to sell 10 houses, which means you need 33 buyer appointments this
Okay.
year. Okay. And then if you go back up to the other column D and E, so basically that breaks it down to that's 1 appointment a week.
Well, this says 2 and 8 per month. Maybe that's based on the old number.
No, because I have 75,000 in mind. What do you have?
75,000. It says appointments per week, 2 appointments per month, 8.
Okay, then you've got something is doubling. But okay, but still, not a big deal, right? 2 appointments a week is not a lot.
No, it's really not.
And so that's quite an attainable goal, right? But you've got to get out there and stop being a secret agent, Carrie.
Yeah, I know.
Right?
This says 246 conversations.
For the year. That's for the year.
I know, that's a lot.
No, it's not. 246 conversations. There are 300 and what? How many days of the year?
365.
Okay, so that's not even 1 a day.
Yeah, that's every other day.
Exactly. And the conversations basically is, well, for example, an agent that I know in Cincinnati, she had to get her tires changed or oil changed or whatever. She's in the waiting room. So she starts asking people if they know anyone who's looking to buy, sell, or invest. She got 3 listing appointments.
Jeez.
In that waiting room. And as she was leaving, another realtor who watched this whole thing happen, he goes, didn't you feel bad about asking these people for business? And she's like, no. I'm not a secret agent. That's what I do.
Mm-hmm.
If you don't ask, the answer is always no.
That's true.
Okay, so we got to get you to learn how to do marketing more on social media.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and it's important to be out there, even if you're not out. Like, let's say it's a time where you need to go home with your child. Okay, it's a day where you just cannot leave the house. It doesn't mean that you can't throw yourself out there, your business and who you are as a realtor via social media. There's no excuse.
And I'm just trying to come up with creative ideas to post something. It's just, I'm just not, I don't know. It just seems so foreign to me.
Well, but otherwise, no one's going to know you're in the business, right? It's going to stay top of mind. You should check out KCM, Keeping Current Matters. Okay, go to their website. I think you get first 30 days free. But they give you content to post and share, and it personalizes it. It'll have your, once you set up your profile, it has your name, your face, your email, your phone number, all that stuff. Okay. And then there's also the lighter side of real estate. There's so many bells and whistles for both of those places for you to use. You don't even have to come up with something, just pick something.
Mm-hmm.
And throw it out there and just post it, because it already has the share buttons on there. And that's all you have to do.
Okay.
That's not hard.
No.
So that's part of your homework too, is I want you to check out those two sites. To me, they're completely different. The lighter side of real estate is more humorous. So and then KCM is more statisticals and, charts and things like that. But they also do have some fun stuff. So it's really which one is more of a match for your personality, and who you think that your audience, which one would they prefer, of their memes or data or whatever. Okay.
Thank you.
You are welcome. Okay, so I do not know if Donna, my coaching boss, wants me to do a second video. But thank you for doing this with me, and I hope you did learn something.
I did, yes.
Thank you. And you know where to find me, so you can always ask me questions, right? Follow-up questions. But if Donna wants me to do another video, then I'll let you know, and then we'll coordinate our schedules.
Perfect.
Okay?
Thank you, Mary.
Go out there and get them. You can do this 75,000, girl. I know you can.
Absolutely.
You have it.
I got to do it. Right, Brent? My son's standing here listening.
Yeah.
And he's like, yes.
Yes, you can do it. Go, Carrie.
Thanks, Mary. Have a great day.
Okay, thanks. You too. I'll talk to you later.
Bye.
Bye.